All right, Angels and Airwaves and Blue Jays, and this was an adventure. A.J. Burnett pitched well, 8 innings, 8 Ks. Gets Garrett Anderson there. Angels 3 outs away from a loss. Let's flash back a week ago.
That's the game winner. A bases loaded walk by Garrett Anderson. Gary Matthews 0 for 4. Lines one to right center field. Just another Halo victory. Here's the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit. That's a game winner for Juan Rivera.
So walk-off week for the Angels. Could they continue the magic on Sunday? Here we are in the ninth. B.J. Ryan in 12 for 12, converting saves. 3-2 is the lead. First and third. Ground ball to Lyle Overbay. Vladimir Guerrero, he's stuck in a pickle. They'll get him out. And then great play there by Rod Barajas. He fakes the second, almost gets Torrey Hunter. So 1 out. Angels, then Juan Rivera strikes out, so Ryan is 1 out away from converting another save. 13 for 13. Oh, he hits Howie Kendrick. For the love of Bobby Grich, what happened there? Game tied at 3. Next batter, Mysurus Turris. He's going to strike one to right. 4th walk-off win for the Angels this week. They win 4-3. They take 2 of 3 from Toronto.
Jays, Yankees, big news in New York and Nebraska. Jabba Chamberlain taking his first turn in the starting rotation. Recall last month he had to go back to see his father who was ailing. Well, his father well enough to see him pitch here on Tuesday. Chamberlain issuing a leadoff walk to Shannon Stewart. Not so good, but next batter strikes out Marco Scutaro. Nasty breaking ball in the next at bat. Alex Rios. Chamberlain throws the pickoff for a call for a balk. Stewart's awarded second. So Rios, same at bat for Alex Rios. Jose Molina can't handle the inside pitch from Chamberlain. Stewart will go to third. Play rolled to the pass ball. Rios still trying to get his hacks. Finally does. Grounds out to second, but Stewart will score. And just like that, the Jays have a 1-zip lead. Later in the frame, bases are Chuck. Chamberlain will face Rod Barajas. As you see, bases Chuck. And down goes Barajas. 38 pitches thrown in the first inning by Chamberlain. That's a lot of work. You're not going the route when you go 38, especially when they only let you throw 60, 65, 70 pitches. Into the second, Chamberlain strikes out David Eckstein. Chamberlain, 4-pitch walk to Rios. That'd be all for Chamberlain. You're done. 62 pitches, 2 in the third innings, 32 strikes, the earned run, 3 Ks, 4 walks. Get out! Top 7, Yanks down 4-2. Edouard Ramirez in to pitch for the Yanks. Of course, the bullpen now suffering without Jabba there. Rod Barajas this time roping a double, and the Blue Jays go on to win this thing quite easily, 9-3. Thoughts, comments, and opinions on the job Jabba did on Tuesday.
Number 7, Jays, Yankees, Jose Molina. Scott Rowland. Yeah, he does this. The spinorama and throws for the out. Blue Jays win it 9-3. Spoiling job.
Blue Jays, Yankees. Derek Jeter tied with the Mickey Mantle for third in the all-time Yankees hit list. He's got 6 hits in his last 3 games, and well, look at that. He is now standing alone. Singles to right. Jose Molina scores. Yanks up 1-zip. And Jeter third all-time in the Yankee hit list. The numbers there, 2,416. That is a lot of base knocks. Now, Mike Mussina comes to this game swell, 7-1 in his last 8 decisions. He's as good as Jeter, at least he was on this night. Matt Stairs can only look. Brad Wilkerson down on the old cutter. Marco Scutaro. Whoa, yeah, that's a knee buckler. Mussina, 6 innings pitch, 1 earned, 6 Ks, improves to 9-4. The Yanks win it 5-1. So with the third inning single, Jeter passes the Mick, as we said, into third place all-time. Only Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig are ahead of the current Yankee captain. He's the captain. 305 away from the Iron Horses club record. Jeter said of his name on the list.
In the Yankees rubber game, for the first time in 34 games, catcher Jorge Posada back in the starting lineup. Walk into the stadium with Yogi Berra and Jabba Chamberlain. Top 5 tied at 2. Alex Rios lining the Chin-Ming Wong offering to center. Melky Cabrera.
No one can catch.
Joe England took off from second. He scores on Cabrera's 3rd error of the season. Blue Jays up 3-2 after Scott Rowland was hit by a pitch. Matt Stairs lines it down the right field line. David Eckstein and Rios score. Toronto has a 5-2 lead. Bottom 8. Yankees down just a run with 2 on and 2 out. Johnny Damon. Oh, Scott Downs. That could be trouble. Brad Wilkerson is there. Downs digging it. Blue Jays hold on to their 1-run lead. Top 9, bases loaded. England to left center. Cabrera catching and atoning. Yankees keep it a 2-run game, and skipper Joe Girardi likes what he sees. Yankees 0-27 when trailing after 8 innings this season. Bottom 9, B.J. Ryan, dicey with 2 out and 1 on. It's Hideki Matsui, base knocked to center. Alex Rodriguez come on home, and the Bombers cut the lead to 8-7. Your next batter, pinch hitting Jason Giambi on an 0-2 count. That's a swing and a drive. His 4th career walk-off shot, number 12 on the season. It's the first pinch hit, go-ahead home run with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th in Yankee history. The Bombers take it 9-8.
Drive from Detroit to Toronto. Roy Halladay on the hill as the Blue Jays host Baltimore. All 5 teams in the AL East at least 500. Luke Scott's 9th home run of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Orioles looking good. They're up 4-2. Bottom 6, same score. Yahtzee 412. Get Vernon Wells. 6th home run of the season. Blue Jays cut the lead to 4-3. Then they would take a 5-4 lead. Then their horse, Halladay, down the stretch he comes. He gets Aubrey Huff. Strikes out 7. Ryan, his 13th save. And the Blue Jays beat the Orioles.
Blue Jays, Jay Payton popping it up. It's like he'll get to another swing, but Rod Barajas says, I'm going to meet the fans. Reaches out and touches it. He also had 2 hits in the Blue Jays
set against the Mariners. First game went to extras. J.J. Putz on the mound trying to close it out. Bottom 10, Mariners up 3-2. Vernon Wells with a drive. Vladimir Ballantine can't make the play. Wells safe. Would be a costly error by Ballantine. 3 batters later. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Lyle Overbay. Oh, boy. He'd like to have that one back. 3-2-3 double play. 2 outs. Nice work by the Mariners defense. After a walk below the bases, Putz finishes the job. David Eckstein with a fly ball, no problem for Ichiro. Mariners win at 3-2, breaking a 5-game losing streak to the Jays. 7 save and 10 chances.
For that. Didn't have to be that hard. Turning an easy play into a top play. Mariners, Blue Jays at number 8. Richie Sexson, deep fly, and Vernon Wells. Well, that qualifies. This comes in a losing effort, though. The Mariners.
Sean Gallagher's made his best Chicago club in Toronto. Cubs putting their 4-game win streak on the line in their first interleague series this season. Bottom 3 were scoreless with 1 aboard. Matt Stairs taking Gallagher for a ride. His 8th home run of the season, and the Blue Jays are up 2-0. Your next batter is Scott Rowland. That is not coming back. His 3rd of the season. First time this season, Jays with back-to-back homers, and Toronto's up 3-0.
A 1-1 pitch. There's a deep drive by Edmonds. It sends Rios back to the wall. It's off the wall. He just missed a home run. Kosuke's going to score easily. And Edmonds with an RBI double. It's 3-1. Wolf with a 1-1. Line base hit. They'll get 1 to make it 3-2. Rios with a strong throw back in.
9, Cubs down 3-2 with 1 on and 2 outs. B.J. Ryan facing Aramis Ramirez. And Ramirez pops out into foul territory. Ryan with his 14th save in 16 opportunities. Toronto takes it 3-2.
He snapped the Cubs' winning streak on Friday. They had the ace, Doc Halladay, on the hill for him Saturday, but Halladay having some problems in the 2nd inning. He just couldn't get out of the inning. That's a problem. Gave up back-to-back 2-out singles. Then Ronnie Cedeno hits it to David Eckstein, who can't make the play. That brings in a run, 1-0 Cubbies. Next batter, the former Blue Jay, Reed Johnson. Released by the Jays in March, got a standing ovation from the Blue Jay fans on Friday. 3-run homer, 4 runs with 2 outs the Cubbies scored.
Got the barrel on that one. And Lee's going to be set. Wells up with it. He's going to throw to the plate. And it hits the runner. 5-0. Both runners will hold up. Edmonds at 2nd and DeRosa with an RBI hit at 1st.
5 innings, 6 runs, 95 pitches for Halladay. 8th inning, Carlos Marmol with the bases loaded and no one out. Gets Joe Inglet out for out number 1. Next batter, Alex Rios. Take a picture to last longer. 2 outs there. After walking in a run, Marmol gets out of the inning as he gets Scott Rowland to pop out, and the Cubs go on to win 6-2.
And baseball belongs to the Cubs in Canada to play the Blue Jays. Cubs are 29-9 at home.
The 2-0 hit hard, base hit. Hoffpauir scores. Johnson around at 3rd. So they're still at the corners, and Kosuke now with 29 RBIs on the year. Cubs strike first here in the 3rd inning. And that's a base hit. Jammed him that time. And he took it the other way. Johnson's in. It's 2-0. A kick and the 2-0. Bouncer up the middle. It's going to squeak through. Kosuke scoring. Lead at third.
It's 15-17 on the road, and their game travel internationally. Ted Lilly, former Jay Grace.
Sure, yeah.
On the hill.
Those were the days.
6 innings, 6 strikeouts, only allowed 1 hit. But he would need a big hit from his offense late for the Cubs to come up and secure this win. Up 3-0, Derek Lee. Prettiest right-handed swing in baseball. He and Hanley Ramirez are tied for first.
Love him, love him.
Gucci, right-handed swing.
Hanley likes to be referred to as El Nino.
Pretty Hall of Fame. Toronto goes to Milwaukee Tuesday. The Cubs are where? Tampa. You got it. Cubs win. Cubs win.
Just by Terrio. And Ramirez crunches this ball deep to left center field. Out toward the fence and over. A 2-run homer at 7-0. That's deep to left, and it's going to go. So Greg Zaun just off the DL has hit a 2-run homer to make it 7-3.
In scoring position. In the first, start running, baby. Ryan Braun's going to score from second. They're going to send Prince Fielder home to score in the play, and here, oh my goodness, now that's a load coming. Greg's on, he stays in there, ball's free. That's going to count. 2-0 Brewers. Take another look. Zahn, yeah, you might want to think better of that. Bottom 5, Brewers are up by a 6-pack. Fielder, fly ball to right, and that gets stuck in the wall. Alex Rios, he's looking for time to be called, do something, but look at Fielder. He's chugging all the way home. That's an inside the park home run. And take another look as the ball rolls there under the wall. Rios probably could have pulled that out. He's sort of sleeping on the play, and yeah, Chad Fairchild says that's in play. Let's keep going. John Gibbons comes out to argue, but, you know, he's speaking Canadian, so you got the language barrier there. Fielder's like, look at what happens if you eat your veggies. Good stuff. 7-0 Brewers. Fielder's second career inside the park homer. The other one, June 17, 2007 in Minnesota. So mid-June, he starts getting his swerve on, and he can run all 360 feet. Goodness. Brewers pitcher, Dave Bush, former Blue Jay, doing some nice work. No-hitter going through 5 and into the 6. Marco Scutaro grounds out to second. That ends the inning. Behold the power of cheese, huh, with Dave Bush. Into the 7, 1 out. Scott Rowland is up. Drills one deep to center. Gabe Kapler. Look at the babe in center. Take care of that baby, huh? Bush gets out of that inning. Thank you. Into the 8th. Bush facing Lyle Overbay. Now, he's a former crew member, and he could rake when he was in Milwaukee, and he can still hit it. Bruins the party with a triple. It's a nice effort by Braun. Came up about 3 feet shy in the...
It's 8-1. Top of the 9th. Now Overbay again. This time off Tim Diller, but it's a 2-run home run. That one about 400 feet. 2
hits, 1 earned. Now, after 2 walks, loaded the bases, we got 2 outs. Joe Inglet, that's the big money ball. The grand slam off Dave Risky, who's just back from the DL. Suddenly, it's 8-7. You want to talk about your cheese being a little more bounding. That's what you got there. Matt Stairs, though, Salomon Torres strikes out Stairs, and the Brewers hang on to win it 8-7.
There's coach speak, and then there's GM speak. You could get into a great argument over which is worse. Both are a lot of words with little substance or meaning. Proper baseball etiquette requires those in those positions to say nothing when asked something. But J.P. Ricciardi went the other way during his radio show on Wednesday night. So whatever is the exact opposite of cliches, that's what came out of the Blue Jays general manager's mouth when a caller asked him about acquiring slugger Adam Dunn from the Reds. Listen.
Well, let me ask you something. What do you know about Adam Dunn? He's a lifetime 230, 240 hitter that strikes out a ton and hits home runs. Do you know the guy doesn't really like baseball that much? No. Do you know the guy doesn't have a passion to play the game that much? And I don't think you'd be very happy if we brought Adam Dunn here. I think you'd be one of the guys calling me on Wednesday night complaining about what, you know, all the deficiencies that the guy has.
Whoa! Yeah, and the response from Adam Dunn, pretty much what you would expect. Quote, I know nothing about this clown. I have no idea who he is. I don't really care what one guy thinks, to be honest with you. Well, Dunn, who can be a free agent after the season, eliminated one potential team. He said, I'm not converting my dollars to loonies and toonies just yet. And how perfect is this? The way the interleague schedule just so happens to break this season. Of Of course, the Reds play 3 games in Toronto next week. Thursday, Ricciardi apologized for his comments, told ESPN, the magazine's Buster Olney, that he got caught up in the heat of the moment and that he doesn't even know Adam Dunn. Ricciardi apologized to Cincinnati GM Walt Jocketty and has reached out to Dunn to apologize.
The corner. Raul Chavez flies out to Alex Rios. Doug Mientkiewicz is at third, and he's tagging. Look at the throw by Rios, though. Ooh, wee. You know where he got that on? At the Gittin store. Great play by Rios to preserve the scoreless tie. Scary moment here. Nyjer Morgan, a line drive off the pitcher Roy Halladay, and it somehow bounces into Scott Rowland's glove, so Morgan is out. But take another look at this. Oh, my gracious. Halladay was taken for x-rays. He actually apologized for not speaking with reporters afterwards. Gaston doesn't seem to think that he's going to miss a start. Bottom 12, Jason Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, bases loaded grounder. That's it. Pirates win 1-0 as the Jays lose Gaston. First game back with the Jays. 2. How about this play in the Blue Jays-Pirates game? Jack Wilson, Pirates shortstop. That is just very difficult to do. The sliding backhanded stop and then the throw to get the speedy Rod Barajas. Pirates win 1-0 in 12.
Gibbons was barely at the airport with his luggage, and the Jays had already dropped another one on Friday. So Saturday, their second attempt at properly welcoming the new guy. And Cito Gaston hoping he can help turn this slide around. They've lost 6 in a row. They've got just 4 wins in all of the month of June. Jesse Litch, a 7.43 ERA and 3 interleague starts. Bottom of the first, Jason Bay will inflate that number. 2-run shot into the stands is 15th. And early on, it's 2-0 Pirates. Second inning, man on Litch gets lit up again. This time, courtesy the light-hitting Raul Chavez. Just his 5th career home run in 11 seasons. 4-0 Pirates. 4th inning, man in scoring position for Rod Barajas. Hits one off to first. Adam LaRoche, though, makes the bad throw to Paul Maholm covering. Barajas is safe. Vernon Wells will score. And the Jays are on the board. Same inning after Kevin Mench walks. David Eckstein up with the bases juiced, but he grounds out up the middle, meaning the Jays would strand 3, and that proves costly. Bottom of the 4th, man on. Jose Bautista hammers another hanging Litch offering. His 4th jack in 7 games, make it 6-1 Pirates. Rough night for Litch, giving up 6 runs on 5 hits over 6 innings pitched. Jays offense still struggling. Runner on for Lyle Overbay. Grounds into the inning-ending double play. Toronto is hit into an American League leading 83 double plays this year. The lone bright spot in the 6th. Runners on first and second. Barajas doubles to the right field corner. Both runners score. That'll make a game of it. Cuts the lead to 3. Next batter, Eckstein, a single to center. Barajas gets sent around, and Nate McLeod comes up gunning, and he's got plenty. That will stuff Toronto's best rally of the game, and yeah, Twisted Sister not happy. Jays lose 6-3 the final score. How about this? They've lost 7 in a row. They've lost 7 straight series, and in their last 3 weeks have lost 7.5 games in the standings. They fall to 3-8 in interleague play this season, and as you can see, the meat of the Jays order has not been very meaty lately. They combined for just 5 home runs since May the 1st. Alex Rios, in 162 games dating back to last June, has just 11 home runs. There was good news for the Jays today as ace Roy Halladay is okay after being thumped in the right temple by a line drive during Friday's game against the Pirates. Happened in the 7th inning. He was hit by a comebacker off the bat of Nyjer Morgan. He underwent precautionary x-rays after the game. He's listed as day-to-day and expected to make his next start against the Cincinnati Reds. In the meantime, the news not as good for Sean Markham, the righty's been placed on the 15-day DL. He's got a right elbow strain. We'll visit an arm specialist on Monday. He's been undergoing treatment for several weeks, but doctors decided to shut him down after discomfort in the elbow continued in his last start on Wednesday against Milwaukee. Reds, Blue Jays, scheduled starters, Bronson Arroyo, A.J. Burnett, and, well, poor Bronson, a bit off schedule. Let's go to the first. It's already 1-0 Blue Jays. 2 outs for Scott Rowland. Drives to center. Oh, get it! 3 hits surrendered there. 4 earned runs. 4-0 Blue Jays. So Arroyo, this is a rough start, but it's getting rougher. Batters later, Greg Zahn. That's also leaving the park. So that's 5 hits surrendered, 6 earned runs, 6-0 Blue Jays, number 5 for Zahn. Now we go to the second. So, you know, he gets out without 6 there, but then Alex Rios leading off the inning. That's his 4th. Now, these guys are not big home run guys. His 4th, 8 hits surrendered, 7 earned runs. Let's take the Stairs, shall we? Drills that one to right center. Matt Stairs, RBI double. That's 10 hits, 8 earned runs. They're in Canada, right? They're like, pull the goalie. Come on, give the guy some help. Rolling again, 11 hits surrendered, 9 earned runs, 9-1. Dusty Baker finally comes and get him, or he can actually record an out in the 2nd. Gary Majeski comes in. Oh, my goodness. Adam Lynn knocks one through there, so charge that one to Arroyo as well. 1 inning plus, 11 hits, 10 earned. Jays win it 14-1, a season-best 22 hits, best in the bigs all season. Hard to quantify just how horrific that was for Arroyo. Thankfully, there are stats for these things. Did you know Arroyo, the first starter in modern baseball history to give up at least 11 hits, 10 runs in just an inning of work? He got 3 outs. That's going all the way back to 1900 when Roger Connor was the all-time home run king with 138. The highlights were in black and white, and men wore hats.
Play of the night, Reds, Blue Jays, Marco Scutaro. Backhanded stop. Oh, look at that, the flip to Joe Inglet.
The flipsy.
He flipped it with his glove hand. That's just tremendous. Blue Jays win.
Stay beautiful. Griffey off of Roy Halladay. 9th of the year, 6.02 career. It's 2-0 Reds. Halladay, not so good. 6 2/3, 5 earned. 7th inning in a very strange sequence of events. It's a 5-5 game. David Weathers, first pitch to Alex Rios. Here's a base hit. First pitch to Vernon Wells, single. First pitch upcoming to Matt Stairs, single. So he's made 3 pitches, bases are loaded, nobody out. First pitch to Scotty Rowland. All right, he pops out. Now there's 1 out. Next batter, Lyle Overbay. He actually looks at a pitch. And the next pitch is your inning-ending double play. That is 6 pitches, 3 batters reached, no runs scored in the inning. Very weird. We go to the 10th, and Jay Bruce playing the role of hero. He got just enough to score Norris Hopper from 3rd. Just his 2nd RBI in the last 5 games for Bruce, but it does the trick.
Toronto, Volquez is not allowed more than 3 earned in a game. What a start to a career. Bottom of the 2nd, Scott Rowland has liftoff. That's the first home run that Volquez has given up to a right-handed hitter all season. Are you kidding me? Well, Lyle Overbay, he's not kidding. Joe Inglet and Vernon Wells score. The Jays are pounding the kid. 5-0. Bottom of the 5th. Here's Rowland doubling to right. That's going to score Wells. Dusty's seen enough. Volquez 4 1/3, a season worst 5 earned he allows. 7 hits, didn't strike out a batter. On the other hand, there's Jesse Litch looking sharp. Gets Jay Bruce. 3 batters later, it's Jerry Hairston. Litch, 8 innings, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts. Jays, blowout win. Reds have dropped 8 of them.
Braves and Blue Jays. Cito Gaston managing against Bobby Cox. Rematch of the 1992 World Series won by the Jays. Chipper Jones still out of the Braves lineup, missing his 6th straight game, strained right quad. Mark Teixeira picking things up. 2-run shot, 15th of the year. Braves get on the board first, and then Jair Jurgens in the zone. Man on first, Adam Lynn to Teixeira. 3-6-3 double play. More from Jurgens. Longest start in his career, 8 innings, no earned runs, 3 hits, 3 Ks. No Chipper, but they have Brandon Jones. Braves go on to win this 4-0. Jurgens unbeaten in his last 8 starts.
Braves and the Blue Jays. One of the greatest days ever. Bring your dog to the ballpark. Grooming, please. Mark Teixeira swings in the 1st. Norton is gone. A.J. Burnett parked his way through it. He started out strong. Now Norton up in the 4th. Right back at you. Burnett. What a lead. A 1-6-3 double play.
Nice adjustment, too, by the shortstop.
Alex Rios facing Jojo Reyes. Hard on the ground, past the 3rd baseman. Marco Scutaro rounds 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Safe.
Ran hard the whole way, and that was the key. Could pay off to be big in this ball game.
Look at Burnett. Is A.J. Burnett going to get traded? Because if so, there's a lot of people that would think, I'll take that.
People somewhat back off at times, but 11 strikeouts, he throws that breaking stuff like that. But how about the Atlanta Braves? Have now lost 23 consecutive 1-run decisions on the road. I mean, they just cannot win on the road.
And they're losing a lot of 1-run games.